Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It's Marianne Neiman, and I'm so happy you're here. Today I want to talk about something that I'm seeing a lot of. I am a manifesting mentor. So when I am very attuned to and working with clients, I'm very attuned to what they do, what they don't do. And, I don't want to get perfectionistic about this. That is not what this is about. All right. I just want to give you as many tools as possible so that you can manifest your heart's desire with ease and grace. Okay. So this is coming from a place of love, not trying to correct anybody and make them wrong. But here's a tip that I believe will help you. Many of you are manifesting I'm not manifesting. Scratch that. Let's start over. Many of you are focusing on the wrong thing. All right, the wrong thing. You are focusing on things that are actually taking you further from your desire rather than toward your desire. All right. So let me tell you what that is in just a second. I'd love to say hi to a couple people. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. And yeah, lovely to see you. Thank you. So here's the thing. This is very, very common. A lot of times our desires stem from our frustrations. We're in a situation that we don't like, that's creating stress, that's creating pain. It isn't at all what we desire in life, right? And we get frustrated. So a lot of times the desire that we have is coming from that place. And a lot of times that frustration serves a beautiful purpose to help you identify what it is that you want to change, all right? But here's where the problem is. The problem is in your focus. Because of the frustration, you can get very, very focused on what you don't like. All right? This is the problem. Focusing on what you don't like will never get you to what you do want. All right? What you don't desire, what you don't like, what you don't want, focusing on that will never get you to your heart's desire, manifesting that. All right? So here's a cool thing. It's very, very simple. And I just want to tell you all right now, hey, honey, my Miguel, hijo. I'm just telling you right now, this video might take 5 minutes, it might take 10, but that's all there is. And the reason is because today we go and sign all the paperwork for our new house. We give them the money, we sign the paperwork, we do the walkthrough, and tomorrow is closing. So I am not going to miss that. But I wanted to give you this. I promised that I would come online and give you this tip here. And so it'll only take a few minutes. But I'm going to further develop this later on this week. Not sure exactly when, because I don't know what the schedule is going to be like. But I'm going to develop this further on this week. All right? Because I want you guys to be manifesting powerhouses. That's what God made in you, manifesting powerhouses. So even before I go any farther, put your hand on your heart and say, I am a manifesting powerhouse. I am a manifesting powerhouse. And with God, nothing is impossible. With God, everything I put my hand to prospers. All right? Everything I put my hand to prospers. So let's talk for a minute more about this thing about focusing on the wrong thing. And that wrong thing is all the things that you don't like. All the things you don't want or desire. It swirls around, it's a heavy, dense energy, and it will not take you to where you want to go. Let me give you an example. So one of the originations of us getting this new house is that some months ago, I was getting tired of not being able to grill on my patio. We live in an apartment complex. It has served us well. But if we want to do any grilling, we have to go over to the pool area, to the patio area where all the grills are. And, it's kind of a pain. As convenient as it seems to be, it's really kind of a pain. So we have not, this sounds crazy, we have not grilled out in 5 years. That's how long we've been here. We have not grilled out in 5 years, and I was getting tired of it. So I stewed about it a while, and I said, that's it. We're going to the store. We're getting a Weber grill. I don't care what they say. we're grilling on our patio. We're grilling on our patio. And I got a nice fire starter. I did all the things that you need to do in order to get this fire going so we can have these really great steaks that we got. Okay, I was so excited. Well, as soon as I put the fire starter, started the fire, and the fire starter is like, all this smoke, all this fire, everything was like, and now like I'm like crapping my pants. I'm almost like, what are we gonna do? It smelled. There was so many. There's smokes. We have a fire department nearby. I was just getting ready for them to just come out of there and like start using their hoses on us getting in trouble, maybe getting fined, maybe getting thrown up. All this stuff started just going through my head. We got to grill the meat, but I'm telling you, it was really stressful eating it. It was stressful making it. And I decided we're not doing that anymore. It's not worth it. All right. That was the beginning of my desire erupting for a new house. All I wanted to do was get a house with a patio and a backyard that's big enough that we could grill on. Silly little thing, right? And that's how it started. So we started looking. But if I had continued to just stress about this and feel lack and deprivation, because that's what happens when we get frustrated and we don't switch gears, we get into frustration, deprivation, and that is the energy. Those are thoughts. Thoughts have energy. Thoughts have vibrations to them, and nothing would have changed, right? So instead I started thinking and started even daydreaming about a house that had the ability for a simple little request, a grill. Well, one thing led to another, and now not only do we have a beautiful patio to grill on and a beautiful backyard, and we have an expansive lake to look upon, because I started thinking about it differently. I started imagining, I started feeling what it would feel like to live in a home like that, right? And my vision started expanding. So once you give your desire some breathing room, that's all. Just give it some breathing room. Breathe life into it. Put some positive emotion on. Visualize it. Feel into it. There is so much power and energy in that. Feel into it. Visualize it. Put yourself there. Okay? I'll have more to say about that in a few days. But just take that work right now. Become aware. It's good to be aware of your grumblings. Okay? It's okay. Become aware of your grumblings. Acknowledge and even honor it. That's a clue for what your desire is. But then take those grumblings, give yourself permission to have a different thought about it that will lead to a desire, and give that space. Give that space. Journal about it, write about it. You know, once we go through the process, and the rest of the process I'll give you later this week, you don't have to spend lots of time, paying attention to this anymore. Something is going to get really settled in your soul. And I want you to get to that point, because that's where the manifestation happens, when it gets settled in your soul. All right? So, hey, hello, honey. Hello, Clara. Good to see you. Okay. If anybody has any questions, shout them out. Well, you can't shout them out. Write them down, and I will answer them. I'm going to be on for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. But that's all. Today we're just talking about the one thing you can shift. The one thing you can shift. That's mistakes so many people make. And it's focusing on the wrong things. Focusing on what they don't have. Focusing on how much they don't like their situation. Right? What if you were to take all that energy and turn it into, what is it you do want? What do you desire? What is your heart? Engage your heart in it. Engage your heart in it. I have a saying, it's so true. Manifestation is easy when your heart is involved. Right? Manifestation is easy when your heart is involved. Okay? Okay then. Thank you for everybody who's showing up. I would love it if you, watching the replay, hit hashtag replay. Okay. Kathy, what are some great words to, let me see. Oh, what are some great words to focus on the right thing? Oh, okay. So that's a good question. All right, so instead of focusing on all that you don't want, oh, this is so tiring, I hate this, I can't stand this anymore, why do I have to live this way? All right, instead you focus on what you do want. So in the instance of, and you could do this with money too, all right, but let's do it in the instance of that very simple example of being able to grill on your patio. Words. Take some breaths. And sometimes you have to go out. I started looking at houses after that. All right. I started actually putting some feet to this. And my vision was small at first. But you can just start by saying, thank you, God, for my new house. Thank you for that beautiful patio. Thank you for the ability to grill and have friends over. Thank you that my children are going to love coming over, spending time with us. We're going to have cookouts. We're going to have such wonderful times together, times where we can sit and have long conversations. I paint a picture. Whatever my heart desires, whatever I'm feeling, I paint a picture. I say those words. I thank God for it. I let my heart expand. What else is there? What else is there? What else is possible? Okay? Does that help? Does that help, Kathy? Clara, I started researching for our home. Our home desire, my heart's desire, is excited. That's right. That's right, Clara. You are already starting the process. You know, you might have a huge desire, like I have a desire still, and it was to have a home on the ocean. But that desire may still happen, but right now having a home on the water with a beautiful expansive view and access to the water and a little boat, you know, all those things are fun. I'm happy with that desire. I'm not settling. I'm happy with that desire. But desires build upon desires. So this desire fulfilled allows me to exercise and strengthen my manifesting muscles. We have to exercise and strengthen our manifesting muscles. And so pick something that you have a lot of certainty about that you can manifest. See how that feels. All right? See how that feels. See what is going on for you. How did the last thing you manifested happen? Right? These are not flukes. These things are not flukes. When we started looking for our new house, I was starting smaller than we ended up getting, right? Why? Because at the time, I only thought we had this much money we could invest. Well, from the time of looking for a house, which was just really a few months ago, to the time of actually seriously looking for a house, we came into a lot more money, brought in a lot more money. We received our money. We converted some things that we didn't even know were worth anything. There was money all around us that we did not even realize. Okay? So whatever you need, whether it's money or people, human resources, tools, strategies, whatever you need to manifest your heart's desire, assuming your heart is engaged and connected to God, right? You're going to get it. It will come. So thank you that everything I need, want, and desire is already available to me. Thank you that the tools that I need, the money that I need, it's there. It's already there. It's already there. And then feel the energy of it already being there, of it already being done. Okay? Yeah. Claire says, we're walking on the beach. Very good. Claire lives in downtown LA, and it's been a great place for her. But it's at a point now where she's done with that. She's done with that. It served its purpose. And now she's ready to go more, or the next step, right? Yeah. And to live in downtown LA and have a downtown gallery, she had to exercise some manifesting powers for that, right? So Clara, whatever manifesting powers that you had to manifest that beautiful gallery, look at that process. You know, a lot of what we've already done and learned is transferable to the next thing, Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for showing up. I'm going to come in later this week sometime and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Do you want to be a manifesting powerhouse? A queen who's a manifesting powerhouse? Okay. Let me know. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.